The Trump administration on Friday imposed new restrictions on journalists, barring them from entering a core section of the White House press area without prior appointments. Officials said the move was necessary to protect sensitive material, but reporters and press freedom advocates have called it another step in the administration's ongoing clampdown on media access. According to a memo from the White House National Security Council, NSC, journalists will now be prohibited from accessing the upper press area of the West Wing, where Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt's office is located, unless they have prior approval. This memorandum directs the prohibition of press pass holders from accessing upper press, which is situated adjacent to the Oval Office, without an appointment, the NSC said, adding that the rule aims to safeguard sensitive material from unauthorized disclosure. White House Communications Director Stephen Chung defended the policy, claiming without evidence that some reporters had been ambushing cabinet members and secretly recording video and audio in the restricted area. Cabinet secretaries routinely come into our office for private meetings, only to be ambushed by reporters waiting outside our doors, Chung wrote on X, formerly Twitter. He accused journalists of eavesdropping on private, closed-door meetings and taking unauthorized photos of sensitive documents. Until now, reporters had free access to upper press and would often approach Leavitt or senior press officers informally to confirm information or seek comment. Media personnel will still be allowed to access lower press, the section adjacent to the White House briefing room where junior press staff work, according to the memo. The memo attributed the decision partly to recent structural changes to the NSC. President Donald Trump has placed the once powerful security body directly under White House control, now overseen by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, following the reassignment of former National Security Advisor Mike Waltz in May after a scandal involving the use of encrypted messaging apps to coordinate strikes on Yemen. The change is the latest in a series of restrictions on press access under Trump's second term. Earlier this month, several major outlets, including AFP, refused to sign new Pentagon media guidelines introduced by the administration, citing concerns over editorial independence. Since returning to office in January, Trump's administration has revoked or reduced access for multiple mainstream news organizations to areas such as the Oval Office and Air Force One, while giving increased prominence to right-wing and Trump-aligned outlets. In a controversial move, the White House also barred the Associated Press from covering certain presidential events after the agency declined to use Trump's newly declared name for the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America. Media historians noted that the Clinton administration briefly attempted to impose similar restrictions on upper press access in the 1990s but later reversed course amid backlash. Press freedom advocates have condemned the latest move, calling it part of a troubling trend toward limiting transparency and restricting reporters' ability to hold the administration accountable.